By the time summer reaches full intensity, many gardens begin to look exhausted in a way that feels almost unfair, as though the season that promised abundance has quietly changed its mind. Spring crops fade first, with lettuce bolting into bitter towers, spinach collapsing almost overnight, peas curling inward under the pressure of hot afternoons, and even the most optimistic gardeners sometimes finding themselves walking through July beds with a sense of quiet disappointment. This creates a strange paradox in the garden, because the brightest season of the year often becomes the least productive for many of the vegetables people assume will thrive in it. Once temperatures rise beyond a certain threshold, cool season plants stop behaving like food crops and instead shift into survival mode, slowing their growth, altering their flavor, and eventually prioritizing reproduction over harvestable leaves. What emerges is a garden that appears to pause right when sunlight is at its strongest, as if everything is waiting for conditions that will never return until autumn. Yet not all plants respond this way. Some vegetables seem almost designed for this exact moment in the year, responding to heat not with hesitation but with expansion, turning long days and warm nights into fuel for growth rather than stress. These heat-loving crops redefine what a summer garden can be, transforming what looks like exhaustion into a second, more intense wave of productivity. Instead of fading, the garden begins to change character entirely, becoming denser in foliage, richer in scent, more active with pollinators, and far more dynamic in growth patterns. The experience of walking through such a garden is noticeably different, because the air feels heavier with plant fragrance, leaves become broader and more expressive, vines begin to stretch across spaces that once felt open, and the entire ecosystem seems to hum with biological momentum rather than retreat. These vegetables do not merely tolerate summer conditions, they interpret them as instruction. Tomatoes, the unofficial kings of summer. Few crops embody the essence of summer gardening as completely as tomatoes, which respond to sustained warmth with a kind of energetic confidence that borders on transformation. In cooler conditions, they often appear delicate and hesitant, but once consistent heat arrives, their growth accelerates in a way that feels almost continuous, as if the plant has finally entered the environment it was waiting for all along. Stems thicken and strengthen, foliage deepens into richer shades of green, and clusters of yellow blossoms begin appearing in steady succession, each one a potential fruit waiting to form under the influence of sun and warmth. Tomatoes thrive in full sunlight, nutrient-rich soil, regular watering that avoids extremes, and warm nights that allow metabolic processes to continue without interruption, and under these conditions they begin to behave less like seasonal plants and more like long-term producers. Indeterminate varieties in particular develop into expansive structures, climbing, branching, and producing fruit simultaneously over extended periods, often requiring support systems that seem increasingly inadequate as the season progresses. There is also a sensory transformation that occurs in tomato plants during peak summer, because brushing against the foliage releases a complex fragrance that blends earthiness, sharp green notes, and something distinctly sun-warmed. The fruit itself reflects this intensity, developing deeper flavor, richer sweetness, and a texture that is entirely different from store-bought versions that are typically harvested before full ripening can occur. A fully ripe tomato carries a kind of immediacy, as if it cannot exist in any other state, with juice that flows readily, seeds suspended in gel-like chambers, and flesh that feels almost luminous when sliced. In many gardens, tomatoes become the defining crop of summer not because they are the easiest to grow, but because they most visibly respond to heat as a source of abundance rather than limitation. Peppers, heat lovers with steady confidence. Peppers occupy a different rhythm within the summer garden, one that is less explosive than tomatoes but equally dependent on sustained warmth, sunlight, and stable growing conditions. They are often slow to begin, particularly in spring, when cooler temperatures can delay development significantly, but once summer heat becomes consistent, their growth stabilizes into a steady, reliable progression. Plants produce glossy foliage, followed by small white blossoms that gradually transform into fruits which mature over time into a wide spectrum of colors depending on variety, including green, red, yellow, orange, purple, and deep brown tones. Varieties such as jalapenos, serranos, habaneros, and cayennes each develop according to their own internal timing, yet all share a preference for long hot days and warm nights that allow gradual fruit development. Unlike faster crops that rush toward harvest, peppers remain patient, holding their structure while slowly accumulating flavor and color over weeks. This slow transformation gives them a unique presence in the garden, because they do not demand constant attention but instead reward observation over time. Peppers also adapt well to container growing, which makes them especially useful in urban environments where reflected heat from walls and pavement can enhance their growth even further. In many ways, peppers represent a form of stability within the heat-loving group, maintaining productivity without the chaotic expansion seen in crops like squash or cucumbers. Tropical elegance in vegetable form. Eggplant responds to heat with a level of consistency that makes it one of the most reliable midsummer performers in warm climates, particularly when nights remain warm enough to sustain continuous growth. During cooler periods, plants often remain small and underdeveloped, but once sustained heat arrives, their structure changes noticeably as leaves expand, stems strengthen, and flowering begins in earnest. The flowers themselves are visually striking, with soft purple tones and delicate structures that appear almost ornamental against the deep green foliage. As fruit begins forming, eggplants develop their characteristic glossy surfaces, ranging from deep purple to striped patterns, white varieties, and elongated shapes depending on cultivar. The plant itself carries a visual richness that makes it as much ornamental as edible, with velvety leaves and upright structure contributing to its presence in the garden. Heat does not stress eggplant in the same way it affects cooler season crops. Instead, it seems to stabilize the plant, allowing steady fruit production over time. This makes eggplant particularly valuable in midsummer gardens where other crops may slow down or decline, since it continues producing consistently under conditions that favor warmth and sunlight. Blank, blank, okra, a crop built for extreme conditions. Okra stands apart from most garden vegetables because it does not merely tolerate heat but actively thrives under conditions that many plants find overwhelming. Once established, seedlings grow rapidly into tall, upright plants with broad leaves and strong stems that resemble ornamental hibiscus in structure and appearance. Flowering begins with large, pale blossoms that are both delicate and temporary, often lasting only a short time before transforming into developing seed pods. These pods grow quickly and must be harvested young to maintain tenderness, as they can become fibrous if left too long on the plant. Okra prefers intense sunlight, warm soil, hot nights, and relatively dry conditions once established, and its deep root system allows it to maintain stability even during periods of limited rainfall. In many hot climates, it becomes one of the most dependable crops available during peak summer months, continuing to produce long after other vegetables have slowed. Its culinary use spans many traditions, appearing in soups, stews, fried dishes, and thickened sauces where its natural texture plays a defining role. Potatoes' underground abundance in hot weather. Sweet potatoes transform heat into growth in a way that is largely hidden from view, since much of their productivity occurs beneath the soil surface while vines spread outward across the garden above. Once established, the plants develop sprawling networks of stems and heart-shaped leaves that function as living ground cover, shading soil and reducing moisture loss while continuing to expand throughout the season. Heat and long growing periods allow tubers to develop gradually underground, accumulating energy over time until harvest reveals their presence. When dug up, the results often appear suddenly abundant, with clusters of roots in varying shapes and colors depending on variety. Sweet potatoes prefer warm soil, consistent moisture during early growth, and long frost-free periods that allow uninterrupted development. Unlike many crops that peak quickly, they maintain steady progress through the hottest parts of the year, making them particularly suited to extended summer conditions. Southern peas' reliable productivity under pressure. Southern peas, including black-eyed peas and cowpeas, offer a quieter but highly dependable form of heat tolerance that becomes especially valuable in challenging summer conditions. While many beans struggle under extreme temperatures, these varieties continue producing steadily, even during periods of heat and reduced rainfall. Plants grow with a modest appearance, producing small flowers and pods that develop consistently over time, often without the dramatic visual impact of other crops. However, their resilience becomes clear in difficult seasons, where they maintain productivity long after more sensitive vegetables have declined. They also contribute to soil health through nitrogen fixation, improving conditions for future plantings while simultaneously providing edible harvests. Corn, a crop that shapes the summer landscape. Corn introduces a structural presence to the garden that changes both its appearance and atmosphere, creating height, density, and movement that few other vegetables can match. Once established in warm soil, it grows rapidly, forming tall stalks with broad leaves that respond visibly to wind and sunlight. Tassels develop at the top of each plant, releasing pollen that contributes to ear formation along the stalks. Corn prefers full sun, fertile soil, and consistent moisture, and under these conditions it develops quickly into dense stands that alter airflow and light within the garden. Ears form beneath protective husks, gradually filling with kernels that develop sweetness most intensely when harvested at peak ripeness. Because sugars begin converting to starch shortly after harvest, timing becomes essential, making fresh-picked corn one of the most time-sensitive crops in the summer garden. Rapid growth under warm conditions. Cucumbers respond quickly to heat, with seeds germinating rapidly in warm soil and vines expanding almost daily once established. They prefer sunlight, rich soil, consistent watering, and support structures such as trellises that improve airflow and reduce disease pressure. Once growth begins, plants produce a continuous cycle of flowering and fruiting, often requiring frequent harvesting to prevent oversized or misshapen fruits from forming. The speed of development gives cucumbers a sense of immediacy, where small fruits can become harvest-ready within days under optimal conditions. Zucchini and summer squash intensity in plant form. Summer squash grows with a level of productivity that often surprises even experienced gardeners, especially when planted in warm, fertile soil. Large leaves develop quickly, creating shaded microenvironments where blossoms emerge continuously throughout the growing season. Pollination leads to rapid fruit development, with zucchinis often reaching harvest size within a very short period. This rapid growth cycle creates a garden dynamic where harvesting must remain consistent to maintain plant productivity. Heat-dependent sweetness. Melons require sustained heat to develop full flavor, relying on long sunny seasons to convert sugars and build aroma within developing fruits. Vines spread widely, producing leaves and tendrils that conceal fruit as it matures beneath foliage. As ripening approaches, fragrance becomes increasingly noticeable, often signaling harvest readiness before visual indicators become obvious. When cut open at peak ripeness, melons reveal high water content, deep sweetness, and a sensory quality that is strongly tied to warm season growth. Aroma amplified by heat. Basil responds to summer warmth with accelerated growth and intensified aroma, producing abundant leaves when conditions remain consistently hot and sunny. Regular harvesting encourages branching and extends productivity, while flowering signals a shift in flavor and plant energy. The presence of basil often defines the sensory identity of summer cooking, especially when paired with tomatoes and other heat-grown vegetables. Long beans vertical growth in tropical conditions. Yard-long beans thrive in high heat, producing vigorous vines that climb supports rapidly and generate long pods throughout the growing season. They prefer warm temperatures, strong sunlight, and regular harvesting to sustain production. In hot climates where other beans may decline, yard-long beans maintain consistent output and create dense vertical growth that contributes both productivity and structure to the garden. Of a heat-driven garden. A garden filled with heat-loving crops behaves differently from one dominated by cool season plants. Rather than slowing under pressure, it becomes more active, more layered, and more visually dense, with overlapping cycles of flowering and fruiting that extend throughout the hottest months of the year. Understanding this shift allows gardeners to treat summer not as a period of decline but as a distinct phase of productivity, one defined not by fragility but by resilience and expansion. In this context, heat becomes less of a challenge and more of a catalyst, shaping a garden that continues to evolve long after spring's early promise has faded.